Well, not everyone heard about the fish, but I'll let it go this time. And important part of my life, telling about that fish. So I want to welcome everyone here, and got a nice little group. And I will do everything I can. My name is Mark Ehrlichs, and I am a healer by the grace of God. This is all that I do in my life. And we do have, I do want to mention that May 11th, I believe, is that correct, Lynn? It's May 11th for the...
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, for the introduction class for experiential spiritual healing. It's an awesome, awesome class. And people can come in if they've ever done any of my workshops before. And if you haven't, take advantage of it, please. And even if you have, they're all different, all unique, and it goes with according to the mind of the group. And then on, what were you going to say?
Sorry, Mark,
Sure.
Can I interrupt you?
Yeah.
Did you say May 11th was an intro class?
No, that's the, I apologize, you're right.
Series 2
It's not the intro class, it's the series 2.
That's the Series 2 class.
Yes, and you can come in if you've had any of the classes before from me, any of the workshops or the apprentice trainings. And come in and take advantage of it. It's an awesome class, please. And you'll always learn something new. Again, it goes with the mind of the group. It's tremendous. Then on May 25th is another introduction class that we're having. And I highly recommend that. We'll get into all kinds of dynamics about spiritual healing and application of it. So please do take advantage of that. The Series 2 will be an elaboration on that and even more. And so we're also going to be offering several other types of workshops, anxiety, worry, and fear. We'll be offering intuition. We'll be offering classes on all types. So please do take advantage of that. Also, there's going to be a bonus class for anyone who takes any of the classes. It'll be a half-an-hour class I'll offer for free to anyone who takes any of these classes. It'll be strictly limited. This one's going to be on prayer, and I'll give my understanding and workings of prayer and how to apply it in your life and to see results. So they're very valid, all these classes, and the people who apply all the information that I share, there'll be exercises. You'll see that how it does work for you in your life and how it's a part of your life very deeply. Other than that, we have this once a month, and we were, Lynn and I, we forgot to talk about offering this either every other week or weekly. I forgot all about that. We got so busy doing other plannings for things, which will be coming up and being announced. So, all right, well, for those who haven't experienced much of me or me at all, I work with what I refer to as an energy within the mind of God. And oftentimes, when I work with people, they'll feel things most of the time. Most people will experience something happening in their life, a change in their life, most immediately. And other times, there'll be some people that experience something. Say if you were to come to see me, I always say you might experience something as soon as you walk out the door, or walking down the street 2 weeks or 2 months later saying, oh my God, when did this leave me? If that should happen. And I love it either way, anyway. It doesn't matter to me because I know it's in God's way. It's not mine. I'm not doing anything. I let the old man or old woman upstairs say, take over and say, let me do it my way. And I say, fine with me, boss. And so I enjoy it that way. It makes it easier. And let's see, we do have the gathering coming up, and the gathering is people have questions and answers. That's every, what day is that? Wednesday. So tomorrow is another one, and that's at 7 o'clock my time. And right now my time is 6:45, so I'm an hour different from the Midwest and 2 hours from the East Coast and 1 hour less from the West Coast. Basically, and Lynn is the hub of the operation here, gets everything going and keeps everything going, thank God. She's in Canada, and I love technology because of that, and she's in charge of the technology. So let's see. Idira, where are you from, please?
I'm based in Atlanta, Georgia.
Wow. Okay. All right, great. That's awesome. How did you hear about us?
Well, I actually belong to a group of integrative, like holistic lawyers, and there's a Facebook group for them, and there was a woman in the group that was having a health challenge, and she had mentioned your work, and I thought, wow, okay, well, let me check him out, and
Cool.
well, here I am.
Yay, thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. And we had talked one time, I believe.
Yes, yeah, two appointments, yes.
Oh, two? Oh, sure, I knew that.
Yes.
Yeah. Janet, you're in Tucson, is that correct? Or is that right? You're in.
I'm in Tucson. Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, great. And you're also going to be doing the apprentice program when I get to Vail, Colorado.
Yeah, when you get a chance to schedule, you know.
Yes, yes, yes.
The virus, but that's all right. It's all good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yes, same here. Same here. We got that. We got a good class going to be going there. If any, let's see. I won't even say that. But Carmen, where are you from?
Well, I'm living in Toronto, Ontario, Canada right now.
Oh my God. Do you know Lynn?
No.
It's not that small.
No. And we don't live in igloos
No,
either.
it's quite large.
All right. All right, great.
I'm actually further north and I still not in an igloo.
I used to tell the Americans that when I was a kid, and they believed me. That's why I had to say it.
The Americans, it sounds like I'm a foreigner. So,
Yeah, well, sorry. We used to go there all the time. I grew up in Montreal, and the border was close. It's pretty close here too. And
all right.
so we spent a lot of time in the States when our money was worth slightly more than yours at the time, believe it or not.
That's amazing. That is. Well, everyone, first, Sue or anyone, do y'all have any kind of questions that I can try to answer before we start? I work with light, and light is my gift, my goal, my tool, and most people tell me that something has changed in their life. And oftentimes, I take that back, I apologize. Sometimes I'll say something and it pertains to your life, which might be a causal that's created the psycho-emotional, physiological dynamic in your life. And so I may say something. And if you take a look at that very indifferently, objectively, then that may be able to change whatever's happening in your life for what you're what you might be suffering with, whatever. I don't make any claims. I don't diagnose. I don't prescribe. That's not my genre. I leave that to other people. And but what I do, hopefully, is affect you in your life, that something has changed, that you might feel better in some way. And that's all that matters to me, really. Many years ago in the healing circles, as Aggie might remember,
Yes.
20, 25 years ago, I would do a lot of show and tell in this huge healing circle from 50 to 200 people. And I'd be able to make people pass out and all this other stuff. I don't get into any of that anymore. And I prefer the changes that happen either immediately or incrementally in a person's life. And so, and then I'd have, who was it? Rich and Kevin Berry. They would be on each side of the person I'm working with, and they'd catch them or whatever. And everyone's blown away by the dramatics of it all. And it was fun, but it's, whatever. So, and still people would change, but it would be really dramatic in that. What I do when I'm working with the energetics, which I refer to as the energy within the mind of the divinity within, the godliness, the creator, whatever you want to call it. The name was one, the Christ, Moses, whatever. And I let it find the causal and work with it, or the immediate situation to help a person. And that's what's important, as long as I'm relying on it. And it doesn't care if you call it whatever, or it, or he or she, old man or old woman. I'd be gone a long time ago if it cared. And so, in any case, please, any questions about anything? I can try to answer before we start here. Please, anything. Sue, any questions about anything? Where's Sue? Oh, there she is, up in the corner.
I don't know how to form it into a question, but I'm just been thinking, when you're working long distance, are you working with the person's aura more than the physical? You're working with the non-physical?
I'm working with their psyche. I'm sorry?
And that is more in the higher levels of the spiritual?
It goes into the spiritual. It affects the spiritual, and also I'm working with the spiritual body to, or the psyche affects not the spiritual body, but I'm working with the spiritual body as well. See, the spiritual body is perfect, but we're the ones who screw our physical body up, and so through various means. And so I'm working with the person's physical body, that the spiritual body will be more effective with it, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Good question. And because our bodies, they forget, the memory of the body, it forgets. Because of the dynamics that we're going through, the dilemmas, the dramas, the traumas, and stuff like that. It forgets. And so sometimes we have to help it to remember. And this way, when, say, I'm like this, and I say if you have a, I don't know, a shoulder problem, and over Zoom here or the phone or whatever, if I put my hands on your shoulder, some people can actually feel it because the body is remembering, and it's affecting. It's definitely affecting. Some people can feel me going literally inside the shoulder into a muscle, or some people will feel a wave go over them, or the body will heat up or get cold, or they'll feel electricity or vibration or some kind of, dynamic in there, staticky or whatever, or an emotional catharsis. Different things will happen. We won't get into a lot of heavy stuff here, but as far as explanation, understanding, and talking about things, because this will go pretty quickly. And, I like that. I like that. And I don't want to do anything that's going to expose emotional dilemmas that you might have. And that's taboo, doing it publicly. It's no one else's business. But those are affected as well to varying degrees in a person's life. And so, and if you don't notice something right away, if you should be one of those, then it'll be over a short period of time, or it might be real gentle, because the divinity, the godliness is real gentle with us. And it has this depth of love that just wants us to remember it. And that's, basically what I'm trying to share with people in a simple way. So, Leo, my dear friend, turn on your mic and tell me, is there anything in particular you'd like me to work with, please?
I'm so stressed out, so I need it so bad, so bad. My boss is too lovely, so you know what I mean.
All right, my dear friend. What I'd like you
He's
to
not
do.
lying. I can vouch for her on that.
This Stress City here. All right. What I'd like you to do is you just relax, get comfortable. You can have your arms folded or on your legs or whatever. And just get comfortable within yourself. And I'd like you to, and other people may feel things happening as well as I'm doing this. A lot of times people, express that does happen. Now, it's no different really than, say, having a physical healing circle and all these people coming in, and people swear that I started working with them while they're coming from their car all the way to into the doorway of the healing circle. And I've heard that so many times in the past, and I say, great. Or they come in healed, they express, and say thanks, even though I haven't worked with them in person yet. But there's a spirit that does this kind of stuff. And I just say, okay, boss, take over, do what you do. It's more than what I can do. And so I allow that to happen. So you just close your eyes, and I'm going to imagine, which means to image in action, that I'm putting my hands on your head. And you tell me as you might experience something if something happens, hon.
I can feel all that energy coming through.
That's actually the love of God. And I'm feeling a beautiful flow happening through you. Can you sense that?
Yes.
All right, open up your eyes and move around a little bit. Tell me how you feel inside, please. Be candid.
A little light.
Good. Enjoy it. And that will integrate within you. That will integrate within you.
Thank you, my friend.
My honor. And please, I forgot to mention this. If anyone is interested in doing this, it's not mandatory. If anyone is interested, you can go to the website, markrollis.com, and there's a place where you can make a little donation or whatever you feel in your life. Not mandatory, believe me. And sometimes I'll even go and donate to myself a little bit. It's good for you. It's good for me too. It's telling God, hey, look, I make my donations. Patrice, please, my dear, any particular situation you'd like me to work with?
So for the past few days, I've been having some hamstring pain. It's just been really tight. Today I did some exercises and it's loosened up more, but it still hurts quite a bit.
Okay. Just first thing that comes to mind, which you already probably know, is take it easy, do it gently with the exercising and stuff, and let it break back in. Did you have cramps in your calves?
No, but I know last week I had a really stressful week, so I kind of overdid it sitting down and working. So it might have been because of that.
Okay. All right. And which side is it?
The right side.
Okay. Close your eyes for a moment and try to be cognizant of your the right hamstring area there. And tell me if you sense something happening, and be candid and indifferent and impersonal and observe.
I'm feeling definitely energy.
And what does that feel like to you? I know you can't describe it, but if you could, what would it sound like?
Sound? Like a race car, maybe? It just seems like waves of light or something. Like it just feels like waves of light, like kind of going through there.
Good.
Like a
Is that-
highway, really information super highway, like if they showed that like in visual.
There we go. All right, now move your body around a little bit and tell me if you notice anything on the right side, how the hamstring might feel in that. And be candid, please.
It doesn't hurt like if I'm not thinking about it or something, it doesn't really hurt.
Okay.
But like if I go and touch it, I could see that I could definitely still feel that it's like really tight, like and tender to the touch.
Okay. One more little thing I want to do there, okay? All right, now touch it again and tell me if you notice any difference yet. And be candid, that's fine.
It still feels tender, but it feels less tender than before.
Okay, let it work then.
Okay.
Let it work. And you might find, not to suggest that it's going to definitely be this way, but you might find that it just totally dissipates. You don't even notice it, if that should be the case.
Right. Great.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome, my dear, awesome. And the light is actually going through the tendons, the tissue, the cells. It's going through everything, and it's helping it to remember to be its normal self, whatever that should be.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that should be.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get as much movement in my body right now, especially because I'm not really going outside at all. So I'm trying to exercise in my house as much as I can, but
Good.
especially with our 100-degree weather, that can be hard to stay in.
Well, if all goes well, I'll be in Phoenix or Scottsdale area in July.
Lucky
Yeah.
you.
There a lot of people there, a lot of old friends and stuff. Great. All right, Carmen, my dear, talk to me. Tell me your immediate situation you'd like me to work with, please.
Well, you worked on a bacterial infection that I believe I got over 10 years ago, and I had dental work done. I'm wondering if this time we should take a different approach.
Okay.
Because anyway, I'm wondering if you could work on my adrenals, because I feel like maybe that's interfering with me being able to heal.
And you're doing a lot of fluids and movement,
A lot of what?
fluids and movement, because the adrenals love that stuff.
Well, I've been stressed for so long that I've got a bad habit of drinking too much coffee. And one of the things with this bacterial
water.
infection,
That depletes water out of the system.
I know, I'm very aware. I'm actually trained as a nutritionist.
Okay.
And one of the things that happened to me while this bacteria was happening, which I didn't know, was I was having a hard time assimilating water. And actually, the last time you worked on me, that was one of the things I noticed that was good. But that's kind of dwindled now over the month. It's been a stressful month. And so, I don't know, I guess I've sabotaged myself. I
All right.
try so hard.
All right. Yeah, you got to keep that conscious. That's, oftentimes, or if not most of the time, we're contributing to the healing because a change has happened. And so now it's time to fulfill it in mind and body, where it comes together, and then everything just flows beautifully. Just
Well,
beautifully.
like,
Real quickly.
because of all the pain, and I was also in a major car accident, and there was a lot of
Right.
stress associated with that.
I
I
understand.
just gradually, my cortisol level, well, I even started taking anxiety medication. Now I'm hooked on it. And that's something I would never do. I wouldn't even take an aspirin before that.
Okay, so
So
let's
it's been like
work with
many
you.
years of too much stress. So I've kind of become an adrenaline junkie, I guess you could call it.
Yeah, you got to find your balance. This is my last words. So, and participating, you got to do that, huh? All right. So, why don't you,
Do you take ashwagandha?
I'm sorry, who is that?
Yeah, I'm trying to get that in. Yes, thanks. Yeah,
Okay.
I think I took at least one today.
All right, I want to work with you.
Yeah, that
And
would
so,
me.
I'm sorry, last words. I'm sorry.
No, that helped. I had some adrenal issues years ago, and I'm still going through every once in a while, and that definitely was a game changer.
Awesome. Okay. All right, good, good. All right, Carmen, what I'd like you to do is just relax a little bit. And just let it all out, and just take a deep breath and just relax, and let your body and your mind just go. I immediately sense like a flow through your heart.
Flow is good for me.
Yes. It's almost like the muscle around the heart or getting a little tight or something. And it's like a fluidness now, a little bit more my perception of things.
Oh, good. Gotta protect the heart.
And helping the heart to do what it loves to do. All right, move around a little bit and tell me if you notice a different perception or feeling in your body for this moment. Please be candid. Real quickly. We've got a lot of people.
Okay. I'll say I'm more relaxed. I won't, it's gonna take a while for me to notice, but I would say more relaxed.
All right, and if that affects your body with the adrenal flow and everything else, great.
Yeah, I hope so. Thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure. All righty. Leo, is that your husband?
Yes.
Better be.
I hope so. Anything in particular that's bugging you in your body?
You, Pablo.
Just the asthma still flare up.
Did I ever work with you?
Yes.
When was that?
Last time. And you helping a lot.
Did it help a lot?
Mhm. Yes.
Okay. Let me, you just sit back for a moment. Take a deep breath and tell me if you notice a difference in your ability to breathe even more or the same or less or what. You tell me.
It feels good.
All right, let's see if this affected you and the airways open up or what. And it's important to also learn to breathe deeper through your mouth, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe deeper through your mouth because that's going to help you a lot. Very important. You got to let the air out of the mouth. Very important. Otherwise, we're restricting ourselves, and that might be part of the situation that you're experiencing. Maybe.
Makes sense.
Okay, we'll see what happens. And Leo will let me know, or you'll let me know. I appreciate that. And my apologies for not remembering working with you. I don't remember very many people that I work with.
But you remember me, so that's good.
I remember you over the years and Aggie.
Yeah, that's good. That's enough.
Let's hope so.
Awesome. All righty. Aggie, my dear, please.
I have the same issue as Pablo. Asthma.
Okay. All right. Close your eyes, hon.
Mhm.
Could you sense the heat that went through you?
Yeah.
And we'll see if that doesn't affect you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Diana, please. Anything in particular, my dear?
I keep having my gut issues, like with digestion, and I feel like that's affecting my other inflammation and other health issues.
Okay. All righty. I'm going to put my hands on your belly. You also carry a tension in your belly. Are you cognizant of that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's nothing that anyone here experiences that I can't also identify with. So when I'm working with you, whoever it is, I'm working with myself as well, either in the past, the current, or the potential future. It's about me too. And so with your gut and the tension that you carry in your gut, what's helped me in my life when going through something similar in that tension that's creating irritation, aggravation in the gut, what's helped me is to practice breathing gently. And then it begins to go for that time. Does that make sense, Diane?
Well, I don't know how to breathe. I mean, I guess I don't.
I
I'm
know.
not sure how to breathe, you know.
I understand. And what and this is my experience of that, is to practice breathing in the breath of God through my nostrils and breathing out life from the old life from within my body.
Okay.
Breathe in the actual breath of God and wondering what it's like. Because it's written in the old book, God breathed through the nostrils of man and woman, gave him life. Well, if it's true, then we're breathing in the breath of God. So practice that and see what that means for you. That will help you in your gut as you practice.
So breathe in through my nose and then
Yes, the
breathe
breath
out
of God.
through my mouth. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Real gently in slow motion breathing, learning to practice until that becomes a pattern within you.
Okay.
It takes practice.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
You rock. Samantha, please.
Hi, Mark.
Hi.
I guess it's the same as last week or last month, the back pain that I was having.
Yes.
And then today something strange happened. I was painting, and then all of a sudden I was realizing half the day was gone by, and I better see what else I have on the schedule. And then I looked and I'm like, oh, I've got Mark tonight. And then all of a sudden I felt this sharp pain.
Oh no, I didn't do it, I swear to God.
When I thought about you, the pain got really worse. And it's been really bad since this afternoon. And I'm not sure what that's all about.
All right. I swear, officer, I never. Boy, do I feel the energetics coming out of my hands.
Wow.
And I feel it mostly on my left, your right side.
Okay.
All right, move around a little bit, hon. Tell me if you notice a difference in your body and the way it feels in some way. And be candid, please.
It's slightly better, still tender, but slightly better.
Okay.
I got more movement than I had.
Good, good. And let it just take its course now,
Okay,
because change has started. That's all that really matters.
thank you.
My pleasure. Miss Apprentice, who I know who you are, but we'll call you Apprentice. Anything in particular you would like me to work with if you want to turn on the volume or write something out? All right. Well, I'll ask a blessing on you. All right. All right. Let's see. Janet Olson had to leave. That's fine. Take care of her grandkids. All right. Idara, please.
Yes. My birthday is on Thursday.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah. And I'll be turning 51.
Oh, such
And
a
I
youngin'.
would love just an energetic blessing to propel me into a new shiny year.
Oh, God bless you. Just full of joy and peace and enjoyment in the joy.
I accept.
And may the angels be with you in everything that you do.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was the very important last part there.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
My pleasure, my honor. Miss Sue. You got to turn on your sound there. I'm sorry.
Okay. My right wrist. My right wrist
Is that the one you just recently?
fell on.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's getting better, but still, it's a pain.
Okay. All righty. you're actually going to soon, whether it be right away or over the next 24 hours maybe, feel it crack a little bit inside.
Okay.
I'll let you know that. And yeah. All right.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Is there someone that I didn't? Nancy, please. Anything in particular, my dear? Nancy, you there? Nancy. Volume. I'm typing it in for Nancy. Nancy, volume. All right. Is there anyone I didn't work with? Lynn. Is Lynn here still? Oh, there she. Lynn.
I'm here. The person on the phone, sorry,
Yes.
there's a bit of a delay there.
Yes.
The person on the phone, I was sure that she said
You froze up. I couldn't hear you.
her
I'm
name was
sorry.
Nancy.
I'm sorry.
The person on the phone you were trying to get a hold of,
Yes.
I thought she said her name was Nancy.
Okay.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
Okay.
So whoever's on the phone, if you
Please.
want to speak up,
Please, the person on the phone.
yeah.
All right. All right.
I'll
I'll ask a blessing.
Yeah, no, I'm all good.
Okay. All righty. Please.
I could not get my phone to work. I am so sorry. I could hear you and hear you, but I could not find it. Never mind. Long story. I apologize. I'm fine.
Anything, my dear, you would like me to work with, please.
Anything at all. Just my brain. Work on my brain. Optimize my brain.
You got it.
Oh.
I asked a blessing on your brain. All right. Now, please, as anyone might experience something either immediately or later, please let me know. Most people will experience something and feel change in life for what we did work with. And I would just love to be, updated on that. And I also have appointments available during the week if anyone's interested. If you go to my website, the information is there at markearliss.com. And it can be either Zoom or it can be telephone or whatever. So it's curtailed to those two, the Zoom or the telephone, or even FaceTime. So let me know and we can we'll set it up. Other than that, any questions or comments? Idira, how do you feel, hon?
Well, I just typed in the chat that, I arrived at the circle with a tension headache. And so I no longer have one.
Awesome.
So I didn't even ask for that.
I remember many, many times when working with people, I'd work with one thing and other things would happen.
Sure.
So, because it's all one body.
Sure. Sure. So thank you.
Enjoy. Enjoy. Sue, how's your wrist, please, hon?
I forgot about it.
Is it hurting at all?
well, I'm one that it has started feeling better even before I come to the meeting. So yeah, it will continue. Yeah.
You got it. You got it. Aggie, please, how are you doing, hon? I can't hear you. I'm sorry. No, you had it a minute ago.
I know you get it.
Okay, I'm good. I said I feel good.
Awesome. Awesome.
Gotta get my breathing going here.
All right. Can you tell the difference with the everything?
Yep.
With the asthma?
Yes, definitely. I feel clearer.
Good. Good. Diana, please. Miss Desmond.
Right now it feels good, yeah.
All right. Not right now. It feels good.
Right now, yeah. I think I worry so much that about my diet. You know, I've been to see doctors about it. I guess I'm afraid I'm just eating the wrong stuff, and so I just worry too much about that.
I understand. That affects your gut too. When you breathe, it begins to replace something. The fresh breath, the breath of God. Practice that, hon.
I will. Thank you.
Very important for you. All right. Leo and husband. Please. Can't hear you. Turn on the volume. It's at the bottom somewhere.
It's in the right corner of your picture.
There you go. There you go.
I say I feel so good. I email you tomorrow to see what happened after I see my wonderful boss.
Excellent, excellent. And
Leo, come and work with me.
there you go.
See how happy I am now?
I know. Yes, Mark.
All righty. Good. Please do keep me updated, please.
I will.
Both
What
y'all.
about you?
That definitely works. It helped me.
Good. Keep me updated,
Thank you.
please. I want to hear more about, your breath and all.
Will do.
Okay. And do the breathing.
Thank you.
Imagine your image in action, imagination to image in action, that you're breathing in the breath of God. Very important to learn what that means. Okay. Patrice, please. Any difference that you might notice or not, or the same?
I think the same.
Okay.
Like it feels better than it did a few days ago, when I didn't, when I felt the pain when I was moving around, but now like it just hurts if I touch it. Like I know it's really like tender there.
Okay. And it is going through the healing process, as you know, but at the same time, let's see if this doesn't quicken it or make it even stronger.
Yep.
All
Thank you.
right. My honor. All right. And Carmen, how you doing, hon?
I think I have to sleep on it. I feel more relaxed, although my pain has increased a little bit, which is bizarre. So like a combination, the pain in my mouth is increased, but the rest of my body seems more relaxed.
Okay, 1 second before we end this all. I want to do something here. Now, I perceived it's almost like you still may experience it, but my perception is that either immediately or in a short time, you're going to notice like a flow where the pain breaks.
Okay, well, I need your email address so I can jump up and down. I'll do recording and say yay.
Or if you're driving, stick your head out the window and yell, Yahoo! Or something. And let me know.
Where is your email? Is your email address on your site?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay.
Mark at markehrlich.com.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. And Nancy, how you doing, hon?
Hi. I'm here. I mean, you know, it's my brain thing is an old thing. I've had like 4 concussions, so any
Okay.
little help is always appreciated. But it doesn't really feel different. It's just, you know, wait and see.
All right, let's wait and see. And if it doesn't feel clear, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what's going to be important. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I want to thank everyone, and please, if you're one of those that doesn't feel something immediately, that's fine. It doesn't mean that nothing has happened. Please understand that. So don't lose heart. Please don't lose heart. Be of good cheer. Something has changed. Something has happened, and everyone here will be affected in some way or another. That's the promise by God. I know that. So I'm honored that you're here. And please follow the website and newsletter from the website, and or on Facebook or whatever. And tomorrow we have questions on the gathering. So if anyone has a question, which I hope you do, please post them on Spiritual Healing with Mark Ehrlich's Facebook page, and join us there. Thank you so much for being here. I'm totally honored.
You rock.
You rock.
Thank you. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
Mark. Love
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Mark.
Love you guys too. Bye-bye.